Hello, I'm Romney and thank you very much for joining my YouTube channel. Now, I want to give you an honest review about Skool. Skool is a platform that allows you to create communities pretty much of like-minded people where you can share pretty much anything or create a community about any topic or subject. So I created my own Skool community about self-publishing approximately 2.5 months ago. So it's pretty new for me still, but I do have some pros and cons about creating your own Skool community, things you need to be careful of, some of the benefits, and some of the ways that you can grow a Skool community of like-minded people. So let's get into things right now. And remember, if you were interested in starting your own Skool community after what I talk about here, then there's a link below and that will help you get connected and start off. And I'm also happy to provide some free coaching for a session if this is going to help you with starting your community. And the details again are in the description below. So let me get on to the review of Skool.com. So let me start with some of the positives about Skool.com. So Skool will give you the opportunity to create either a free community or a paid community. With a free community, people can come in and join your community. They can participate, they can comment, they can view different tutorials. They can do all that in a free environment. On the other hand, you can create a paid community. Now, a paid community means that people are paying a monthly subscription to be part of your community, and you can make it public or private so people can actually see what is being discussed in the public community. With the private community, it's all locked. So only those that pay can really see the inside workings of your community. When you're creating your community, it's a good opportunity to put content in there through what they call the Classroom tab. And the Classroom tab allows you to put existing courses or tutorials or other important information in there, which can be then accessed by those students that are in your community. Now, you can also set different levels that those classroom topics can be achieved by. So if people are liking posts and making comments, they attract points, and those points then accrue and it becomes a leaderboard. So it's like a gamification area of Skool that encourages participation. So that's a good thing as well, encourages people to ask questions as well. Now you can create your Skool community on any topic, any niche, anything you really want to, and you can start without an audience. You'll just need to try and build up that audience for people to either join your free community or your paid community. So it can take a bit of time if you don't have an existing audience. For me, I started my community off and I had an existing audience. So I think within the first maybe 7 days, I had about 20 people that had joined my community. A few people joined the community for free to begin with. Then I had a $19 joining fee. That's actually up to $39 now as the numbers within the community grow. So there is some great benefits because you can actually develop a monthly recurring revenue stream by having students within your community. But there are also things to consider when you start your community, and I guess I'll be moving between pros and cons of having this community. So firstly, if you do create your community, then there is a $99 per month fee, a subscription fee that the owner of that community needs to pay to Skool every single month. Now, no matter whether you create a free community or paid community, you as the owner of that community need to pay that $99 a month. So you can have 2 people in your community, you can have 500 people in your community, and you still pay that $99 US dollars, and that is paid the same time every month ongoing until at a point if you decide to close your community that occurs. Now the good thing is that you can bring people into this community that are going to be sharing great ideas and suggestions. It might be a community of beginners that are learning a new topic or subject. They might be experts in their field that just want to be part of a larger community, so that's a benefit too. But there is ongoing work if you do as a Skool community host, we'll call it. If you have your own community, there is ongoing work. You can't just let things go. So if you create a YouTube video, you can put it up there. It can run 24, 7 days a week. And if questions come up, you can either decide to answer them or ignore them. But within a paid community, because people are paying for this, then you do have an obligation to get back to questions and help out and do those sorts of things. So you've just got to be mindful of the ongoing commitment. And even though you're getting a monthly recurring revenue stream, you do have to keep that in mind. So are you creating a job for yourself? Well, yes, kind of, because you can't just go away on holidays for 4 weeks and just leave it. You do need to maintain it. So you might need someone else to step in if you're away. Otherwise, you need to make that commitment too. The other thing is you can schedule in weekly Q&A calls, and that could be once a week, once a month, whenever you like to. So that's another commitment that you might need to participate in. And you also need to probably provide fresh and new content within your classroom occasionally so that people continue to learn new information and skills. So there's some of the things that you need to be wary of when you're starting your school community. But there are some huge school communities that are making thousands and thousands of dollars per month. There are some that are making $100,000 per month. They might have 1,000 members in there, and they are huge. And so Skool.com is significantly growing within the community. So you just need to jump on to Skool.com probably sooner rather than later if you want to be part of this wave of online learning or online communities through Skool.com. Now, what I would also recommend that you do is you can create your school community and give it obviously your name. And the more communities that have done or created, then the less opportunity there is to create your unique branding for your school community. So that is something also to keep in mind. Now, you might be able to hear that bird in the background. I'm sorry about that. So there's some of the things that I want you to consider. Do I like Skool? Yes, it is a great way of bringing together people that you can talk about any topic or any subject area. What is challenging is if numbers happen to drop away from your school community, you're still having to pay that $99 per month to maintain your community. So there's something to consider as well. That's an ongoing work that you need to do. So you can't just set and forget and leave like you might maybe with a course or a YouTube video or creating and publishing a book, things that I've done in the past. So they're things that I've got to consider for the long term. But ideally, if you want to get better brand recognition, you love what you do, you're happy to have people come in and be part of it, you can control your monthly subscription price, so you can increase it or you can drop it down. And if you like the opportunity to have more of a regular income stream or a monthly recurring revenue stream with what you're doing, then Skool could be a great option for you to choose. So I do hope that this information has helped you. There are some pros and cons to work through for you. Is it going to be long-term something you can maintain? Well, for me, I just want to give it a go. I want to see how it goes. You can, if you wanted to, maybe stop the community at some point in the future. You could always give people plenty of notice and let them know. But I think that for those that would like to build ongoing revenue and a passion in the area and like to have other people join them as part of that movement forward, then definitely enroll with Skool.com. As I mentioned, there is a link in the description that you can join using my affiliate link. And what I will do if you use my link is I will give you an hour free session to discuss Skool.com, what I've done to build my membership up to approximately 35 students so far at the moment. And that community is continuing to build. So you're welcome to use that if you think it's going to benefit you. And I look forward to helping you if you would like to use that link to start your own school community. So thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this helps with your decision of joining Skool.com, and I look forward to providing a new video very shortly. So until then, goodbye.